There's loads of things to do in Blackpool, but some of these attractions can seem pretty steep if you're on a budget. So today I'm here with just £50 to my name to see how far I can make it stretch. There are so many ways to spend money in Blackpool, from the high adrenaline thrills and spills of the Pleasure Beach, to shows like Hot Ice and famous West End productions at the Grand Theatre and Winter Gardens. Swim all day at the incredible Sandcastle. And of course there's everything the world famous tower has to offer. The kids will be enthralled by our Sea Life Centre, Peter Rabbit, the Gruffalo, and you can go star spotting at Madame Tussauds. But we're not here today for splashing out. We're bargain hunting in a Northwest's premier seaside resort. We're talking to locals and people in the know to unearth the secrets of having a good time in Blackpool without it costing a small fortune. We'll fill our day with fun, food, drink and treats, and all for a meagre £50. Blackpool's famous for its high adrenaline activities. Here's one that might cost me a little bit less. Let's go take a look.
I'd say we stand out a little bit. Like we've plenty of people come down saying, oh, they've never seen anything like it before. They like the concept, they like the idea, they like the games, they find it fun. Yeah, I'd say we amongst all the other golf attractions, we do stand out a little bit more, I'd say.
Yes! Well, that was an hour well spent. I was unbelievably terrible at it, but it was a good laugh. And it only cost us £10 as well, because if you come midweek, it's £10. So, yeah, we've got a variety of different games here. We've got Carnival, True or False, Shootout, Smoking Potato, Pickpocket, Pressure Shot, the Derby, Rampage. Carnival's a really nice one because it really fits in with the vibe of being by the seaside, playing carnival style games.
Summer will probably be busy. Like we've had a few. Literally, we opened like last month. We've had a few very busy days. You know, just in February. So I can imagine summer is going to be quite busy, quite popular.
There's a good variety of cocktails, food, drink, even if you don't want to play. So it's good, you know, if you come in here with family and friends, and not everybody wants to play golf. It's just a nice place to come, I think. Well, I've had a nice time. Three for £6. You've got sparkly towers, you've got donkeys, you've got a stick of rock. Oh, how about one of these? Oh yeah. No trip to the seaside is complete without a stick of rock, and this is the place. Look at the variety. You've got all kinds of shapes and sizes, you've got lanyards, you've got dubbies, and then you get to the flavours. Iron brew, candy floss, Nutella, oh, cream egg, and then you've got your boozy ones, you've got Jaeger bomb and Prosecco.
Yeah, you can come to the town, you can spend as little as much as you want, but it's had years of practice and it does get quite expensive for a full family if you're trying to do everything. So it's trying to be selective, isn't it, really? If you come into Blackpool, you need to do your research first, because it's not just going to be an advertisement that pops up. You're going to need to search what's local in the local area, and I suppose that's going to save you as much as possible. And then linking through to all the discount packages that they're doing now between the Tower and the Pleasure Beach, and trying to link them all in together, so it does become far more cost effective for the family.
We've come to Dean Street, just off the seafront, which is the home to Chris Higgett and his now infamous £1 burger.
Well, apparently these lovely people come to me and they want to talk about Blackpool and the budget, and what better place to come to than the famous £1 burger bar, yeah, here in Blackpool. Now, a lot of people think it's expensive to eat in this country, but it's not. You've just got to shop savvy nowadays, because it's as expensive or as cheap as you want it to. You can have a fantastic time in Blackpool, but not spend a fortune. Go on the beach and build a sandcastle, good old traditional Blackpool. Go up to Stanley Park, it's free to get in, yeah? You don't have to spend a fortune. Kiss me quick at sticks of rock and riding the donkeys. What more can you ask for out of a town?
That was quite nice, that, yeah. For a pound, you really can't go wrong. It's a decent burger. Time for a little fresh air now, I think. And with miles of open promenade and sea air to enjoy, what better way to experience it than this?
During the summer, from Easter through to November, it sort of picks up. Then you got the illuminations, which is quite a good time for us. But most of the time we're just making money to get by with, really. It's just a job that I love. It's the people more than anything. Like they say, every mile's a smile on the promenade. So.
Are there any tips that you've got for getting the most out of your money?
Talking to people. Talking to people, and usually you'll find people will be a bit more abiding, you know, and try and help the families out. Because most of the businesses around here will actually do a bit of a discount and try and be fair with people, you know. The way the current climate is at the moment, people haven't got the money to spend. So if we can make life a bit more interesting for a little less, then we can, you know, and we'll try and help out. Vehicles, and that's where the bomber taxis and taxi companies come into it. There's actually, I think there's about 48, 49 plates left that are still horse-drawn on the promenade. And it is just keeping part of Blackpool alive, isn't it? You know, it's part of Blackpool's tradition. The illuminations, the tower, the piers, the Landos. You tend to find a lot of people come down, they want the Lando ride every year. I get a lot of people coming back to me every year because it's just part of their holiday.
Well, I'm on Blackpool Prom. My first Lando ride. I've seen these going up and down the prom all summer round, like since I moved to Blackpool, and I've never been on one. So this is sort of demystifying the whole process, really. It's quite it's a different way of travelling, isn't it? It's quite pleasant, yeah. You can sort of hear the horse like trotting along in front, and you've got this nice little open window, so you've got like a little breeze coming in. It's quite nice, it's quite pleasant. Sort of a bit like a Cinderella carriage as well.
We love it, don't we? There we go.
Wherever you go on Blackpool seafront, you're never far away from the sound of the arcades. The bright lights, the music and the sound of jangling coins all serve to lure you in. And once again, there are some more expensive high-tech games these days, but Blackpool, with everything else, mixes the new and the traditional perfectly, and you'll find hours of fun with the smallest amounts of money. I've had a good day out in Blackpool, and what better way to round off the day than with Britain's cheapest pint. £1.80 from the Hardwick. You can't go wrong with that. Well, I had a game of high-tech golf. I took a ride up and down the prom on a landau. I bought a few sticks of rock, which you really have to do when you're in Blackpool. I got a souvenir for the family. I ate a cheap burger for £1, and it was perfectly acceptable as well. I had some fun in the arcades, blew a bit of money, and this pint has brought me to just shy of £50. In fact, I think I might just have enough change to get another one.